Good morning. Welcome to another vlog. Today is New Year's Day. So happy New Year's. Happy New Year's Day, people. Just out walking Brucey. Bit of a late get up today. Always find, like, on the rare occasion that I do drink alcohol, not the night I drink, but the following night. And we know this is all just, we know why all this happens, but still is weird when you're actually doing it. You feel like you could just sleep forever that following night. So yeah, didn't set an alarm this morning. Back on the 6 a.m. as of tomorrow. And yeah, not much to report. The plan of action for today is got 2 new starter plans to write up. Got check-ins to do. I'm taking the afternoon off. Well, I'm training. Then I'm taking the afternoon off to be with my family. Spend family time. People message me, I'll respond to them by end of day, but I'm not going to be actively on my laptop or seeking work this afternoon. So yeah, need to work efficiently now with not getting up super early. But yeah, that's about to start commenting on the weather, but it's boring, isn't it? So it's quite a pleasant day, to be fair. A bit cloudy, but quite nice, isn't it, Bruce? He's been at dog borders all weekend. Came home last night, fucking bear excited. Never seen him so gassed up to be back in the house. But yeah, that's that. I'll see you at another point today. Gonna be eating on plan today, maybe one meal with the family. But no more fuckery like this weekend. Pints of lager and shit like that. Right, I'll catch you in a bit. Right, so just figured out I can just stack my phone on my car quite easily like that. Look how much better that shit is. Yeah, fucking mint. Right, just finished training push. Did a very similar workout to last week, the one that I did on Boxing Day. Only difference is, instead of using a side machine, the gym was really busy with it being New Year's Day. Obviously limited opening hours, people obviously getting after it. Maybe people haven't trained at the gym in a while, which was good to see. So I did 2 side raises, just did the dumbbell side raise first instead of the single arm machine, and then, you know, alternated them around. And then instead of doing Smith incline press, I did just free weight incline barbell press. Other than that, started off with a flat dumbbell. Well, did the flat dumbbells after my first side raise as well. Last week, or last Tuesday Boxing Day, I did the 100-pound dumbbells for a set of 10. Today I did the 105-pound dumbbells for a set of 9. So it's definitely got stronger. Definitely progressed there. A little bit heavier today. I'm like 191 pounds. So I'm like 4 or 5 pounds up from the lowest weight. So obviously it's just like a lot of Christmas weight, a lot of New Year's Eve, fucking wedding. We've had a busy few days. So like, this one goes for you as well. Like, if you've just had, like, something I definitely need to remember for next year is that, actually, like, maybe even put it in my diary so I don't forget. Like, do not sweat. I know it's not my millionth time living this sort of lifestyle, but do not sweat gaining a bit of weight over Christmas. I think it's because I haven't had like physique related goals around that time of year. for a while, a lot of it was like powerlifting related stuff. My food was high, my body weight was high, so like it hardly fluctuated, it didn't really matter. It was like this year, back on, obviously, as of January last year, like I'm completely focused on physique development, so it's been a full year of doing that again. But yeah, something I'd say to myself in the future, and you guys, and ideally it'd been great to say to myself 2 weeks ago, is do not sweat, like just do not sweat that you are going to gain some body fat over Christmas, which I wasn't sweating anyway, like some body fat and what was going to come over Christmas, but then in my head I was like, right, back in the routine straight after, and then we had Ben's wedding, and I kind of just like, I don't know why, I was like fighting it in my head, where like in future, like in hindsight, I should have just been like, right, yeah, you're going to get stuck in on Ben's wedding as well, don't sweat it, just get back on it after. So yeah, definitely struggled with that in my head a bit back end of last week, but you know, back on it this morning. Training felt fantastic, had a good sleep last night. Something else I realised was my cardio at the minute is like a calorie goal, so it's 300 calories. Just because my heart rate, it's difficult to get my heart rate up on the bike at home. On the bike at home, it takes me 40 minutes to complete. On the Stairmaster in the gym, it took me 20 minutes. Mad ting. So yeah, definitely going to be doing cardio at the gym more going forwards, just so I don't have to be on the bike for 40 minutes. And it wasn't an issue going on the bike 40 minutes in the past, because I just do work, I'd be busy whilst I'm doing it. But now, because the bike is like annoyingly loud, because it's like something's fucked in it, it's like a £90 bike. Yeah, it's just more friction added to that behaviour than there was prior. So yeah, probably gonna do more cardio at the gym now more than ever. But yeah, push session went good. Got a good pump. Performance was good. Yeah, all round happy with that shit. This afternoon, I've told Penny I'll take the afternoon off work. It's 2 o'clock now. I said I'd be back for 10 to. I said I'd be ready to leave our house at 10 to, so I'm like half an hour behind schedule, which isn't good, but I was probably being optimistic. So yeah, gonna get have a shower. I've got a meal already prepped, but we're gonna get out of the house. Gonna go for a walk somewhere. Me, Penny, Bruce, and Florence. And yeah, probably gonna get a coffee and just relax. Might go somewhere that does like an all-day breakfast. Might get like eggs on toast rather than my eggs and rice, same kind of thing. But yeah, just chilling with it. Something on New Year's resolutions as well. Thought I'd mention this. Said it on my Instagram story this morning, but if you missed it, if you're gonna pick a New Year's resolution, make sure it's actually aligned with something. Sounds obvious. Make sure it's actually aligned with where you want to be in your values. That sounds a bit hippy dippy for you. Basically, what your values are is shit. What you actually fucking care about in your life. So it's like, you might care about your physique, your body image. You might care about your family. You might care about making money and being successful in that regard. So make sure your New Year's resolutions, the behaviours that you do on a weekly basis, link them to them. And if you can't link them to them, it's probably not one for you. Just being honest, like, just like if someone fucking, oh, I'm gonna eat healthy. I'm gonna give up chocolate for New Year's because they might even say because I want to lose weight. You don't even have to just completely give up chocolate, you know. And it's almost like a bit abstract. It doesn't have to. So I think sometimes it's not even like aligned, or they don't even have anything to do with it in total. Some people are like, oh, I'm going to stop swearing completely. I like the sound of, but then if they can't link to why it's important to them, it won't happen. That's my third thing. Make sure you got a link to why it's important to you. Make sure it actually matters, because then when you do fucking smoke it, it'll be more rewarding, but you're actually able to stick to it when it gets tough, because it'll matter. Second thing, make sure whatever your New Year's resolution is, it's something you can do even on your worst week. Set yourself up for success. This is something that I'm probably quite poor at in my most recent year or two, especially in the last year, is I get very, very, very lofty with my goals, which is good. And I do think it means I achieve more than I thought I'd achieve. But there are times where we'll end up causing some negative self-talk if I'm not able to get things done that I want to get done. Which you might think, like, why is that bad? But it can actually be a fucking mission living with yourself. If you set yourself out to do an hour cardio 7 times a week, 10,000 steps, and eating veg with 4 meals, like being so precise and things that take up so much time there, there's so much friction. You can end up just fucking thinking I'm a piece of shit if you don't get it done, and you can end up making things worse because, believe it or not, what your stress levels are like, the way you feel on a daily basis, I believe that has one of the biggest impacts on your physique development and your success in business, in life, in communicating with other people. Because if you're not your best self, you're probably going to argue with others, your significant other more, you're probably not going to have a great session because you're more stressed, all these types of things. So set goals, set New Year's resolutions that matter to you, and then make sure it's something you can do even on your worst week. Go for low-hanging fruit with the biggest reward.
Who said? Who said? Oi.
Go ahead, big dog. You boy.
Right, it is New Year's Day, and the last bit of shit is going in. Today we've had like a bit of a relaxed approach to nutrition. Basically just been on plan all day. We're eating a little bit less carbs, a little bit less fats to allow for some Pringolis. Probably going to go over my fats under my carbs for today, but proteins and calories probably going to be hit. We were supposed to go for a meal or have some kind of meal out, which would have ended up doing like a similar thing for my body anyway, but yeah. This is the last one, and then tomorrow it's full guns blazing, just like last week after Boxing Day, so I am ready. But first of all, we're just going to smash these Pringles in, enjoy a bit of New Year's Day, world's strongest man, and I shall see you tomorrow. Oh, last thing, I hope you've had a fucking epic 2023, and if it didn't go how you wanted it to do, just know that fucking it's a fresh start, so just do your absolute best with this year. Set yourself some goals, set yourself some habits, some resolutions that you want to do on a daily basis, and make sure that you can do them even on your worst week. Big love, and I'll see you tomorrow.